Okay folks, this is Dragon again on preparations and survival for natural disasters. What we've got here is a 3.5 kVA diesel generator. I've mounted on a trailer. It allows me to hook it up to a vehicle and move it around the house and the place if I need to do any repairs with power tools and things like that. Just moving closer, and originally when I bought this, going back nearly 10 years ago, it had one of these sort of batteries, which I found was very insufficient, particularly on cold starts, cold days. Barely enough to turn the engine over and start it. So what I did was modified it a bit. With a solar panel, that's a 5-watt solar panel, and made up a frame and a box. That's paracord, good stuff. Mounted a light truck lead acid battery in there, the same sort of batteries I use in my 4-wheel drive, so in that respect they're interchangeable if I need to do it. Also put heavy battery cables on there down to the starter motor, and of course the lighter wire is the solar panel hooked up to it. I've also got a waterproof connector here which I can pull apart, check with the multimeter the capacity and function of the solar panel, and on the other end of it I can actually check the voltage on the battery without having to take the cover off. This one is an electric start. Here in Australia our mains voltage is 240 volts, 50 hertz, 50 cycles to most domestic places. The front panel there, got two 240 volt outlets here and here. Ignition to start, circuit breaker when you start the generator up, get it warmed up, get it running up at the right revs, throw it on, and you've got 240 volts on these outlets here. It also has the capacity to charge 12 volt batteries through these terminals here. It's got an overload on it, so if you need to charge any other batteries, car batteries, any of that sort of thing, it's also good for that. It's a single pot fuel injected diesel generator. It also has pull start capability on it if your battery fails. Something I tried once, something I never want to try again. This generator doesn't have a fuel preheater on it, so you can imagine trying to pull start these things with high compression diesels as the way they are in winter is a bit of a problem. But nonetheless, it has that capability. Normally when I test this, fire this up, diesel generators by nature like to be loaded pretty well, otherwise the bores glaze up on them. All I do is just plug in this 2-bar 2000 watt heater just to load the generator down while I'm running it. I also have extension leads. This is an outdoor heavy duty one which I keep up the side of the generator, and in here I also keep cables and connectors to run out to charge 12 volt batteries. We have used this generator to run refrigeration in the house and during prolonged power outages, and as we found out earlier this year during the flooding disasters, when food was in short supply, the last thing you need is to lose all the food in your fridges and freezers, or risk food poisoning from improper refrigeration. So that's basically what this is for. I do have other generators. I'll have to do this in a 3-part series, but yeah, I prefer diesels because my vehicle uses diesel fuel, so it's one less type of fuel that I've got to worry about. I keep a big stock of diesel fuel and a very limited supply of gasoline for small tools like chainsaws, and yes, I do have one gasoline generator which I'll cover in a later video. That's about it, folks.